With over 23,000 people, I joined one of the biggest game jams on the internet, and over the next 48 hours, I created probably the most fun game I've ever made. Only for this to happen. Wait, it's gone. No, guys, I mean the whole project is gone. But I still submitted something, and I got top 4 in creativity, and overall I got... I'll show you at the end.
Your goal over the next 48 hours is to make a game that fits the following theme.
And I already know exactly what you're thinking. Dog walks person, stealth game but you're a guard, horror game but you're a ghost, visual novel but you cannot see it. You know, stuff like this. But guess what? That is too basic for me, and I need to dive deeper. In typical me fashion, I want to make something that's completely unique and never been done before. And my first thought was a game that controls the player, making the player the game, and the game the player. But there doesn't seem to be any tutorial on how to program mind control, so I think I'll hold this off for another time. I'm also probably on a watch list now, so that's pretty cool. My first proper idea was that you play as a shadow of a person, and you can interact with the shadows of an object to move the actual object. Yes, I actually took this video to demonstrate my idea. It looks pretty fun, right? But since the explanation already took me 48 hours, I think I need to go with something more simple. And then I remembered The Office.
Well. How the turntables...
That's when it clicked. We have to literally turn a table in order to play, therefore reversing the roles. I know, you guys can stop clapping now and take a seat. And I don't have any time to make cool art, well, I probably do, but I'd rather focus on the gameplay, so I'll make everything out of cubes and beans. Why does that sound like an English delicacy? And this, believe it or not, is my first 16 hours gone because my game runs at 3 frames per second. Game? Brain. I'm gonna go with a format which has never really been done before. Top-down isometric shooter. Super unique, I know. And here's the player bean. He has a grey nose and stares relentlessly at the mouse. So what I'm thinking is that there's gonna be 3 roles that you can choose from: healing, melee, and gun. Okay, I'm testing the gun for the first time, which seems, it'll be an easy fix. Yeah, there we go, yeah. And here's the enemy I made. He'll follow you around with this gun that I gave him. Now, here's the coolest part of the game. Are you ready? No, seriously, like, if you're standing up, you might want to take a seat for this part. I made 3 cards, a table, and 3 slots. Yeah, I know, super cool. Each card gives you a different role, but here's the catch. When you turn the table, the enemies switch as well. The blue slot is for the player, red is for the enemies, and black is not used. You can turn the table yourself, and you have to juggle all these roles to stay alive. But I f***ed you over because I set up the order of the cards in such a way that you're always at a disadvantage. When you have the gun, the enemies are healing, and when you have the sword, the enemies have guns, so you've basically just brought a knife to a gunfight. And when you're running away trying to heal, well, you're being chased by fast melee enemies. Right now, the game looks like a Minecraft super flat world with a chessboard texture pack, so I'll add some quartz blocks as cover. An unspoken rule of game jams is to make it as appealing as possible for people to click on your game, and I'm pretty good at making people click, because if we look at this thumbnail here, I have a 4% click-through rate. Anyways, I made this, and fittingly named the game How the Tables Turn, even though there's only 1 table, so I think this technically makes it clickbait. I apologize in advance for anyone who went in expecting multiple tables. I don't know what I was thinking, guys. I'm sorry. Guys, I kinda messed up because I just realized that there's no reason to use anything but the gun. So, okay, crisis averted. I gave it some limited ammo, and now the only way to gain more ammo is to kill enemies with a sword, and just between you and me, let's just pretend this is how I designed the game from the start, because I just want to look really professional, basically. And right now, the game is already really fun, for some reason. I don't know why this is not like me, but I've also managed to have, like, no bugs. And now I'm making a boundary for the level and the color of the enemies, because that's where they're going to come from, and where they're going to go to hide when you pull out the strap. Something else that is crucial to a game jam is to be able to run it in the browser, because nobody's gonna see a cool game, download a zip file onto their computer from this random dude, and reassure their antivirus that everything is fine, only to realize that the game you downloaded was not called Antivirus Killer, because that's what you do in the game. So I'll spend a little time polishing up the game and see if it uploads. Wait. Stop everything. and listen to me. Remember this moment, okay? This turned out to be the smartest thing that I did all weekend, and you'll see why. Here it is in the browser. I just uploaded it, and I changed the models, the map, the floor texture, and I added some more juice to everything. I'm really happy with the way the game is going, and guess what? I still have 6 hours to work on it, and I have some huge plans. If I get everything that I want added today, I think this game has a real chance of winning. So just to recap, I just spent the last 5 hours making sound effects, adding progression, adding upgrades, coins, a main menu, a tutorial, and I even added wishbone.gamess in there to make sure everyone knows who won the jam. And I think we're ready for the final build of the game, and submit it to the game jam. According to my calculations, we are really close to 2,000 subscribers, so, you know, just, like, yeah, just saying. I mean, like, I'd never tell you what to do, but like, you know, if you catch my drift. Right now, Unity is being a little slow for some reason, so I'm just gonna restart it before I build, because it's just really annoying, to be honest. In this unsuspecting moment, I sealed my fate. Overall, I'm really proud of what I got done, and I can't wait to see what other people did. I'm probably gonna get really, really humbled, haven't I? Wait, it's gone. No, guys, I mean the whole project is gone. Like literally, it's just. What am I gonna submit? I was wondering why it took like 5 minutes to open. No fucking. No. The folder is empty. Unity just reset it to default. Why? Cause why not? Why not? Just to show you, here's the assets folder for my game Omnipresence, which you should definitely wishlist, by the way. And it has all the models, textures, code, and levels in it. And I just lost this for the game jam. It's gone. I lost it. But I still have one last hope. Okay, so if my theory is correct, if Unity only wiped my assets folder, that should mean that if I go in here, that I'm still gonna have a really old build for the game that I can submit. And yes! Yes! There it is. Too bad it's like too bad to win, but at least I can submit something. And with only 20 minutes to spare, I uploaded the build to the jam. And over the next week, people voted, and well, everyone loved it. Yeah. I had 46 people review it, and they all loved the idea. But, no music or sound effects, you say? Version that I lost. Oh, there's no upgrades. I'm so sorry. Version that I lost. And I had about another 20 comments telling me how great the game was, but complaining that it's missing something that I actually did add in the final game before I lost it. I'm gonna count this as a win, and I'm finally gonna show you what place I got. Yeah. Top 20% though, with lost progress. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna complain. I'll take it. I really like this game idea actually, and I think I could turn it into something really cool, so try it out in the description, and if enough of you guys like it, maybe I'll make a full version. So my experience with this game jam was quite rocky, but I do believe that I can win a game jam easily, so subscribe to make sure to see my next failed attempt, where my computer blows up, or something. And thanks for wishlisting my game Omnipresence. Wait, you haven't? Guys? Please tell me you have. Guys!